Hey, welcome to the Really Charlie podcast. Today's guest is Milton Andre Almeida, owner of Almeida Marble and Granite on 127 West Rodney French Boulevard, New Bedford, Mass. He's also a music producer, DJ, goes by the name DJ Andre Mills, doing many things, got a clothing line, definitely an entrepreneur, doing all the right things. And as a local city and local people, we should try to support the people that are doing the right thing and working hard and actually can give you some good, decent product, quality product. So, without further ado, Milton Andre Almeida, how you doing?
I'm all right, man. How you doing today?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. The um, I understand you've been in business 25 years. Um, how'd you get involved? What did you think about it? Was it just a brainstorm? Did you go to school for it?
Well,
Did you?
well, actually, 25 years ago, when I was 15, to be honest with you,
Yep.
I was, a knucklehead kid. Didn't want to go to school. Didn't want to do certain things. And, my older brother was like, all right, you don't want to go to school, then you're going to have to work. He happened to be in the stone industry, so I went into work. I first I kind of didn't like it, and then after doing it for a little while, I kind of grew a liking to it, and been doing it ever since.
That's it. Is
And around the
when
same time, I had a little studio set up in one of my spare rooms, and I would work, go in the studio, go from the studio, take a shower, eat, sleep, and then go back to work.
awesome, awesome, and it's like constructive discipline. Your brother just said, "I'm gonna put him to work," and
Yeah,
it worked. It ended up working out. He probably thought he scared you straight, making you bust your butt, and then all in all, you end up liking it, and it's producing some great income for you, and you're providing for your family.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I was fortunate enough to get the opportunity to learn a trade and develop a skill that I could later on in life, turn around and start doing my own thing. I mean, we started our business 4 years ago. I mean, I knew eventually I would start a business. I just didn't know when.
uh huh.
Though I would start a business doing this. I mean, I've talked about it for a few years, and then 4 years ago, after so many broken promises with certain companies, I just decided, hey, you know what? It's time. Let's do it and
Yeah,
hit the ground running.
especially when you're on the ground level and you're doing a lot of work, kind of seeing what needs to be done, and you're saying, "Man, here I am taking orders all day," and I could do the same thing, and probably do it better. So I'm happy for you.
No, absolutely. I mean, it's one of those things. I mean, we all take orders regardless,
Yeah,
whether a business
exactly.
owner or not.
Yep,
I
yep.
mean, and you
Because
still got to answer to the customers. So it's just, I'd rather do it for myself than someone else.
yeah, yeah. And if I mean, with me, I'm my worst critic. So if I'm doing work for somebody, I'm gonna critique it as to the best quality possible. So I'm pretty sure you're the same way. That you know, I rather do it to a quality before the customer comes over and says, "Hey, I don't like that." It's we're like,
Absolutely.
so
I'm very meticulous myself when it comes to a lot of things.
yeah, you
I think
you
that's why I'm having a hard time finding some good help because I have a certain way of doing things, and if it's not done to that standard, I nip it at the bud.
yeah, yeah. I get it. I get it. It's your name. It's your name on the business. Nobody else's name but yours.
Exactly.
And that last name is not hard to forget around here. It's not hard to forget. And if someone wants to talk good about you, it's gonna go a long way. They talk
Oh,
bad about you,
absolutely.
yeah. So the how'd you meet my brother, man? Seemed like
I've
a
known
good.
Kevin for a long time, for a
Yeah,
very long time. We've actually became very close because one of my best friends, Dewan McNichols, is actually married to his sister-in-law,
yeah, yep,
Elena McNichols,
yes,
or Elena Almeida at one point.
yeah, mm-hmm,
And we kind of just bonded and clicked ever since then. Like
yeah,
we built a pretty good friendship.
yeah. Yeah, he's crazy. I try to
Yeah, KP is definitely crazy.
need 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 some medication, but the yeah, he really wanted to make sure that you got on here, and I was happy, very happy, you know.
Yeah, now Kevin's definitely supported me throughout all my endeavors. No
Yeah,
matter what it was that I was doing at the moment, he's definitely showed a great deal of gratitude and support towards what I was doing.
that's
And
good.
it genuinely, you know,
Yeah,
some people say they support you, but it's not genuine support. Where I feel genuine support from Kevin.
yeah. I'm his big brother, so if he ever leaves you hanging, you let me know. I can still whip him, you know. So it's the your business is located in the factory still, right?
Yes, we're behind the Kilburn Mills,
All right.
or the
One,
old Furniture City.
okay. 127 West Rodney French Boulevard, New Bedford, Mass. And
Correct.
I know that building very well. I worked there, sweat my butt off. There was a clothing factory in there from the front to the
Yep.
back. Yeah, there was no air conditioning, but the window on the water side. We had to open those, and that still didn't help out.
Believe me, I know the feeling. I don't have air conditioning either. It's a shop. You know, it's
Yeah, yeah. It's a
we have
it's a
fans blowing around hot air. That's about it.
Yep. Get in and out, do your work, and but now so you definitely got quality shop, quality merchandise, and then it leads you to going into the music part. Um, any major influences with the music? You know, friend, family, anybody?
Well, I got into music. My older brother Carlos actually was a wedding DJ, and I used to, as a kid, I used to sneak in his room with his equipment, and then I would try to put it back exactly how he had it, so he wouldn't know that I was playing with it.
Uh huh.
But I eventually got caught doing that. So, but that's how I grew a liking into the music, and then I just fell in love with DJ, and I always knew that at one point in my life I would want to be behind turntables.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, it's a good gig, especially late hours, but it is what it is. You're partying, you're having fun, doing what you like, and music is just wonderful, man. It's definitely something I use when I'm writing. Um, and
Can you stop
I'm
him,
gonna
please? Baby. Sorry about that. My dog's going crazy.
no problem. I I know the feeling. So we got a lot of friends on here. We got Ian White on here. You know, friend Cynthia saying congratulations, good luck. My brother Kevin, Valdi Korea. Got Cynthia. So Cynthia's saying somebody wants attention. The dogs always want attention. Yeah,
Of course they do.
yeah. So um, I I like doing these podcasts because I end up speaking to guys like you. You know, um, you know, good people, guys and girls. And just try to get an inspirational story out there so people in the area or people listening and viewing could inspire to do some of the things that you're doing. Starting a business or you know, and even DJing. That's a business. Starting something. In your case, you got 2, 3, maybe even 4. The clothing line too. Um, so as you're doing all this, you definitely need some help because there's no way one man can do all this stuff together. You're gonna need a good team. Who's the team
Absolutely.
now? Yeah. So, DJing is your thing. But the clothing line, how's that go? Is that all virtual, online?
We were doing a lot of personal, hand to hand. Right now, my business partner in my last remaining business partner, I should say, in the clothing line, and I, Demetrius Pino, we're actually in the process of trying to build kind of like a web store where you can go on the website and basically order what you want and get it shipped directly to your front door.
True.
We're also trying to work with a company out in Atlanta where they knit all the clothing for you, they tag it for you, and get it retail ready. So if we ever wanted to shop it around to department stores, which is one of our plans, that we would be able to, and we would be able to just ship it to them directly, and it already would be retail ready for them.
Good. Good. Yeah, quality. As long as you know it's quality, man, people are gonna buy it. And doing it online is easy.
Yeah,
Me and a lot of people in my family, you're pretty much not seeing us in any kind of retail stores or anything. We're doing everything through Amazon or online, and it's coming right to the doorstep. And I think that's the thing that's going to happen.
yeah.
So I have a question here on the board from Solid Blue Sister. She said, "Do you find DJing is different now when it was back in the day?" Back in
Oh,
the day,
absolutely. It's no
yeah,
comparison compared to back in the day to now.
yeah,
I mean, now it's almost due to COVID, it almost doesn't even exist right now.
hmm
But back in the day, I remember when I first started out as a DJ, like literally pulling up to venues and there'd be people waiting outside. Where fast forward 10 years and it was like sitting there for 2 hours in the club with nobody in there till
hmm
about 12 midnight, and then everybody decides to come in.
yeah.
It changed dramatically.
It's almost like they spend 3 hours to get ready or get wherever they're going, and then spending an hour and a half to 2 hours in the club. It's almost like it's just that last hour that they're trying to get in there for whatever
Yeah,
reason. Uh, and but
and then
anyway,
they're
no go.
complaining because at 2 o'clock you got to shut down.
Yeah, yeah,
And it's like if you
yeah.
would have got here earlier, you would have got to enjoy the full experience.
Exactly. Yep, exactly. She got part two of the question. Is the technique the same?
Oh, it
Um,
depends on the DJ. I mean,
yeah.
I mean now, like when I started off with records. Now it's the laptop era,
Uh huh.
which basically, I mean, for a good DJ, a laptop is just that third and fourth turntable that they didn't have.
Yeah.
You're able to manipulate mixes a lot faster and on the fly more than you would back in the day, where doing it with just records and digging in
Yeah.
crates.
Exactly.
Where now
Ex-
everything is just virtually at your fingertips. I can, as I'm mixing something else in, I'm already typing in my next mix and bringing that in as I have two other mixes going.
Yeah.
where before you weren't really able to do that unless you had 3 or 4 turntables.
Yeah.
And back then, not many DJs could afford 3 to 4 turntables.
Not at all. It was pretty much the prices were like well, like paying for the cell phones like we do now. Turntables were really up there. A few $100. And now you can see them all over the place. But it's all depends on your craft and what you want to put out there and what you want to put your stuff on. So,
Yeah.
but you know, one of the comments was, which do you like better, records or the turntable or laptop?
I like the quality of records better. But if I have to
Yeah,
be honest, I like the fact that I didn't have to carry so many records anymore.
yeah, yeah.
When I
So
first
true.
started, you would have to have like a good 5 to 6 crates of records just for a 4-hour gig.
So
Now
true.
it's all in a laptop, and you don't have to worry about carrying 5 crates
Hmm.
of records.
Yeah, it's good. There's a couple of friends I have that are doing DJing, and it's a whole lot easier. They're coming into the club with things on wheels. Just pushing it like a suitcase. In and out, and they're cleaned up within a matter of 20, 30 minutes or less. So let's see. KP
Yeah.
says, when did you know that you had what it takes to do what you do as a DJ, and how did it help you know in your, let's see, marble and granite business? Does Veda get a family discount?
He would ask that. They already knows what his family discount is. And as far as the DJing thing, I mean, again, I was my own worst critic for a long time. I didn't feel I was ready until friends and family basically heard me and were like, "Yeah, you're ready. You're ready to rock out a party." And then I decided, hey, let's go, let's do it.
Now
I
you've
started at a small venue that fit maybe 20, 25 people at the most, and then it just grew and expanded from there.
yeah, and you find out when you're good, those 25 people are gonna come back with a friend or two. So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter how
Well, that's
big or
how
how
it started. It's like
yeah,
my first week, um, it was there was a decent amount of people, and then the second week it was just packed, and then after that it was like people were coming and like literally like we were turning away so many people because only so many people fit in the venue.
yeah, exactly.
And then eventually I had to get a bigger venue. So
Hmm.
I started searching for bigger venues. And then once I got into bigger venues, I was able to pack those in. And then eventually it led to bigger clubs and shows. And it just kind of like took its course after that.
All right. Wow. Milton, excuse me while I make three announcements to our guest. Bear with me 1 second. Uh, on the big podcast, the national podcast, people say we got to pay the bills. Well, I'm just
Absolutely.
doing. So bear with me while I read this flyer here. Okay. Making musical memories. Welcome back, Ivory Bell. Saturday, June 12th, 8 p.m. at White's of Westport, 66 State Road. Also on stage will be KG Express Band. Tickets available at $20 a piece. VIPs all sold out. So the only tickets available are general admission. If you do it through a credit card, it will be $1 assessed to the credit card as a service fee. And please, if you want a ticket, speak to Lorraine at 508-776-5475 or go downtown New Bedford to Celia's Boutique at Williams and Pleasant Street. Her number is 508-994-3833. And got one more announcement. Comedy fundraiser for Tabby Richards. Music done by DJ Lady K. Friday, June 25th, 8 p.m. at White's of Westport, 66 State Road, Westport, Mass. $20 per person donation. Tickets available. See Lorraine at 508-776-5475. And also, like I said, go to Celia's Boutique, 508-994-3833. All right. So, you probably had a busy day today. Is business good for you right now?
Actually, yeah, very good. We're very busy right now.
Yeah, I see a lot of people trying to sell their houses now. And so I don't see too well. As they sell houses, they want changes. And believe it or not, the kitchen's one of the first things that people look at. Well, I want to change that color. I want to change this. In your case, you can work in three areas of the house. You got the kitchen. I seen you mention something about vanity, bathroom vanities. Also
fireplace surroundings.
Fireplace, yep. So y'all hitting quite a few rooms in the house, and that's good. That's good to know.
Yeah. We also do outdoor kitchens.
Wow.
Which is very popular around this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
We get a lot of outdoor kitchens as well. Wow. Do outside grills, pool surroundings, bars, things of that nature. Basically, if they can visualize it with stone, we can do it.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Most of your creations, how do you, I'm trying to get this out the right way. People have different likes, and is there something that just is too outrageous for you to do, or you pretty much would try anything?
I like to challenge myself, so I like to. If it's something that I haven't done before, which is very far few in between, I will figure out a way to do it.
Yeah, good.
I do like a challenge.
Good. That's good to know. That's good to know. The what I'm trying to promote as much things as possible for this area. Economically, we really got to keep helping out each other, especially after these trial and tribulations this past year. So I'm trying to get a lot of things out there as far as local businesses, local people I know, and I'm gonna do that for you. So I liked a couple of your pages. I went on Instagram, Facebook. Try to connect with all the pages that you offer, and what I'm going to do is continue to share them on the Facebook.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, on the Really Charlie podcast group I got on Facebook, I'll save everything, and if I see you're doing something new, I'm going to end up putting it on there. You got to do it. You got to help out each other. So that's what I'm trying to do.
I'm a firm believer in that. I believe keeping business local will help our community strive and get to the next level.
Yeah, and feel free when you're doing a DJ party or something like that. Feel free to just tag me with it, and then I'll put it on the page. And anything, as long as it has your name on it, just send it my way.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. One thing we didn't touch on it. It was mention of a radio station. What's the name of that radio station?
It was Lit Radio. We started Lit Radio.
Okay.
It was myself, Demetrius Pino, Frankie Barrows.
Yep.
And we had a good little 5-year run with that, and then we just had some fell into some hard times and had some creative differences, and unfortunately we had to part ways with that. And then but as far as wanting to get back into it. It's something that myself and Demetrius have discussed in the near future.
Good, good.
We're thinking
Yeah,
of possibly relaunching it on a smaller scale.
yeah. And it's not no problem small. I mean, look at me right now. I'm in my house on the top floor, sitting at my desk, um, and I'm all over the place. It's a
Oh, that's
bunch
the
of
beauty about internet.
yeah, yeah, and it's you know there's some other offers on the table to do some other things too. So I'm gonna think about doing that too. So um, and with you and you start little, it's only gonna be good. Everything else you're touching success. So why wouldn't your radio station if you start it up again? It would be successful
Well, I
also.
think now I'll be able to apply. I should say, we will be able to apply the lessons that we learned of the don'ts and apply the do's a lot better this time around.
Exactly. Yep. Live and learn. Listen and learn. Live and learn, and it will help you the second time around. Let's see. But please keep me informed about the clothing line. That's very interesting, and I would definitely put it on the page. I'm doing pretty good. I think it's 840 members right now, and I've been
Oh,
doing it
that's nice.
since December. Mainly, it's really January. December wasn't, but December, January, and trying to do a show a week. That's the way it was looking, and it ended up being 3 or 4 a week. And
Oh, that's good.
so yeah, so and any of your friends, family are doing anything like you, um, please send something to my inbox. Say, hey, this guy's a business owner, this girl's a business owner. Just let me know. Or they're an artist, whatever it is. You think it's good, send them my way, and I'll put them on the podcast.
Oh, definitely will.
Yeah.
I definitely will.
Got a comment here. Both amazing men. Thank you, Cynthia. That's real nice coming
Thank
from
you.
her. Yeah. So now that person's from Arizona. So look, we're all over the place. Um, I'm looking to do something where I'm trying to reach almost the four corners of the country. Um,
Well, you're getting pretty close. Arizona's
yeah,
pretty close.
it's
It's
doing
not
all
quite in
right.
the corner, but
Yeah,
it's almost there.
yeah. I got a friend in it was Illinois, and I guess a lot of people following her are from Ireland. It's crazy, but analytics tell you all that stuff. So she started basically kind of knowing her audience. That's what she's trying to focus on in the country of Ireland, and just basically put some of that stuff on her podcast. And she's in
It's
Illinois.
actually funny you say that because when we had a radio station, and we would look at our analytics, we had a lot of people from like Panama, New Jersey, New York, of course, New
Wow.
Bedford.
Hmm.
There was one more. There was one more country that that listened in a lot. Oh, I forgot. One of my DJs would actually know.
Yeah.
That was, well, not my DJ, but he was one of the DJs we had on the show, Blender,
Yeah.
and he wouldn't know what country it was. It was Panama and another Spanish country that listened to us a lot.
Yeah. So we got Solid Blue Sister from California. So
There you go. That's one part. That's one quarter.
yeah, doing all right. So the I like the analytics part. Just looking at that, probably a week after each podcast, and try to look and see who reached out and to that specific guest. And I'm saying, all right,
Yep.
that's cool. So and then I try to let them know that hey, some people in wherever it may be, like like my poetry books, they're selling a lot in India. I'm like, it's crazy. So I go on my page and I check it out, and I'm like, wow. And so I end up having a lot of members on that poetry page that I have. A lot of
Oh,
from India, and I said, wow, all right, that's cool. I'll take it.
no, no, it's cool.
hmm I mean, I'm
Hey,
not.
get it where you can. That's what I say.
Yeah. I mean, the royalties will give me probably as much to buy two pizzas at Metro or something like that, But hey, it is a check.
It's something.
Yeah,
It's two
so
less pieces you have to worry about.
that's true. That's true. The all right, we're gonna go back to Almeida's and your work schedule or your hours. Does it matter Monday through Friday, Monday through Saturday? How's it work for you?
We're open Monday through Friday, from 8 to 5 p.m. Saturdays we usually do appointment only. I try to save my Saturdays, basically for myself. But if I can't, I do like appointment only. I'll go do price outs. Sometimes I'll do a template, but nothing. I try to give the guys at least the weekend off.
Yeah, good, good. You know what? Just that little thing about the weekends is good, especially for work staff. It may keep people at your company, um, just because of that work schedule.
Yeah, I figure gives them a chance to refresh and reboot.
Yeah, exactly. 48 hours is good for most people. I know it's good
Yep.
for me. It's good for me. Let's see. Let's see. Your friend has a question. As a businessman, how do you maintain your business but maintain family time and still be successful? Is there a give in? Let's see. Give and take to stay happy. Um,
Uh, so it's can be tough at times.
yeah.
I mean, especially when they're at the level that we're at. We're still at the ground level, so it's been a lot of sacrifices. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm still sacrificing a good deal. Not as much as I was in the beginning, but as a business owner, there's sometimes there are sacrifices that have to be made.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not being able to spend as much time as you want with family is one of them. But when you're trying to get to the next level to be able to eventually spend as much time as you want with your family and be able to take vacations and trips to make these memories,
Yeah.
unfortunately, in the beginning, those sacrifices have to be made.
So true. The let's see. Chops Turner, one of our local artists, says, "Go Charlie, you are the man, my brother. God bless." Yes, Chops. Thank you very much. I dearly, dearly appreciate that. And good luck with your shows. This next couple of weeks or days, really. Good luck with your shows. It's good that these things, restrictions are getting lifted because entertainers like Chops Turner can get out there and get to work.
Yeah, no,
And
I can't wait for tomorrow. That's for sure.
yeah, yeah. I got my second shot this week. Um, I posted something today that I got it, but I got it, on Wednesday, and I was anticipating getting sick a little bit, but it worked out pretty good for me. Um, I've been telling everybody I've been bodybuilding because my shoulder got a little bit bigger. um, the let's see, just trying to check and see if there's any new comments. Uh, Now you got to be on the ground level in that building, right?
Yes, yes. We're
Okay.
actually we're in a separate building. We're actually where the old mechanic shop used to be.
Okay.
So we're not in the actual Kilburn building itself. We're in the back. We're in
All
Suite
right.
43. Our building is separate from the actual mill.
I know what you're talking about. Okay, all right, and it's good. It's it's kind of amazing that I've been hearing stories about the owner of that building, and he's really trying to do a lot of things.
Well, they're trying
Um,
to do a lot of great things over there.
yeah, yeah. So I gotta commend. I gotta commend someone that comes from the outside of this area, comes in and sees something that most people were looking at that building and saying, knock it down, tear it down. Here's someone that comes in and basically just tries to, you know, brainstorm and see, the brightness of that building. Um,
Yep.
so I'm glad you're in there, and please stay in there. And I hope your
I
business
have
is
a
very,
2 year plan. I have a
yeah,
2 year plan.
yeah,
I want in 2 years. I want to eventually be able to buy my own building and
exactly.
relocate and have my own shop and
I
build it to the specs that I want.
I wouldn't. I won't doubt you. I definitely won't doubt you, and I know that's gonna happen. And when it does happen, please let me know. Because
I will do.
when you have your grand opening, I'm gonna be right out there, and hopefully, doing a really Charlie podcast. And I also gotta recommend you to some more of my family members that that own houses
Yeah, definitely.
interest.
One of these days I'll give because I actually see KP a lot, so I'll give Kevin some of my business cards so that way he can hand them to you.
All right, good. I like that. I try to stay away from him as much as possible. See him only maybe once a year, but no, only joking. I will see him. I'll meet up with him very shortly, next couple of days probably. Um, and if he has them, then I'll definitely take them and keep them with me so I can hand them out.
Nice.
All right. So one, I got a question. What happens? You're working Monday to Friday, and you got a DJ gig on Friday night. Do you leave the
Um,
area?
I haven't had none lately, but usually what would happen would be I'd finish my workday. If I had to sneak in like a lineup or a haircut, I'd go do that real quick and then rush home, take a shower, get dressed, kind of get like some new music prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Once that was done, I'd shoot straight to the gig, set up, and then rock out.
Good, 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 good. Let's see. Uh, Flip Bro saying you do a great job, brother. All right. The That was my guest from yesterday. Flip did a great job. I got to put his story out there. He's trying to do a lot of good things for other people, and definitely
Nice.
wanted him to say and tell his message. Uh, so
So, how many days a week do you actually do your podcast?
it's at the most it's probably 3 a week. No certain days because it's based on the guest's schedule as far as like maybe work schedule. Like in your case, you may get out later, but for me, it always has to be like 7 p.m. or later, only because I get out of work. Um, you know, when I get out of work, I gotta eat, so I need an hour or so, hour and a half to
Yeah.
do that, and then I get right on the podcast. But I'll do almost every day of the week, and I prefer it to be at night because that's when I see that most of the people are on at night or will actually pay attention to the podcast at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
So we're having some interaction, especially like in the comment section. I think that it's so much better when we have that interaction with the listeners and
No,
viewers where they can ask you different questions.
Now, do you only stream on Facebook, or are there other platforms that you stream on?
I'll actually go. I use StreamYard to go on Facebook, and then it's as soon as we're done with this, I go on Anchor, Spotify, and
Okay.
YouTube. I got my own YouTube channel, and so as soon as we're done, I'm downloading this whole video and audio, putting it on those channels, and then if like tomorrow, if I was working, I'll basically put my earbuds on, listen to the podcast on Spotify, and then I said, all right, that was good, And actually, I don't even listen to the radio really anymore. Everything's podcast now for me, and so that's why I'm glad I have the platforms that I do, because I'm able to check out all the different podcasts. I'm learning a lot from guys like Steve Harvey.
Yep.
Um, you know, listen to Michael Hawley and Michael Smith every day. Those guys are just on point, especially with sports, and every now and then they're bringing other issues in there. So I live and
Yep.
learn is um, Kerry Champion, Mel Hill.
Yeah. Every day's a lesson. My kid must be getting here. That's why they're going crazy.
Yeah. Um, but there's always something. I'm always trying to learn, and from different people. Let's see. He's got a closet full of outfits he can dress. So from work outfit to DJ outfit to dinner outfit, Milton Andre Almeida, he's the best at coordinating the outfit, and he can dance.
That's got to be Kevin.
Yeah, yep, that's him. So it yeah, that's good. Um well, Milton, anything you want to add? You want to encourage people? Anything possibly that you want to add
The
to this
only thing I can
podcast?
tell people, man, is if they want to do something and they want to achieve something, just go out there and do it. Don't let nobody tell you no different. There's gonna be a lot of naysayers, a lot of people that doubt you, but at the end of the day, if you believe in yourself, that's all that matters.
So true. So
It's not
true.
gonna be easy. It's gonna be a hard road, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be your road.
Yeah. Yep. And that's what I like to hear. If I ask all my guests, um who would you like to see on the Really Charlie podcast? One person, two
Um,
people, don't matter.
who would I like to see? Let me see. Might be actually a few people that I'd probably like to see. I
Sure,
would
go
say,
ahead.
as an artist, I would like to see Bogey Band.
Okay.
Um, real estate agent, I'd probably say Scott Almeida
Yep.
and David Morrow, one of them guys.
Yep.
Um, and business owner, David Silvero.
All right. Okay. Um,
Those are a few
definitely.
brains I would like to pick.
Yeah. I'll practically get all four of them probably. My son-in-law Valdez Korea, he
Yep,
just started working with Scott. You know,
that's right, Valdi.
yeah, Scott and I are
He's new to
good
the real
childhood
estate
friends.
game.
Yeah.
He actually
So
used to be my barber back in the day.
yeah, yeah. He commented on here. He made a comment on here um, early in the show. What did he say here? He said, "My man Milton, what's up?" That's from Baldy.
Nice.
So yeah, I'll get all them dudes on here, um, and definitely with no problem. I'm gonna end up texting all of them and basically say, hey, what's up? Want to get on the Really Charlie podcast? You got recommended by Milton Almeida, and he said if you don't get on, he's gonna put you on a marble slab, So I'll get all of them on here, um, and I'll make that happen. So please,
Nice.
Milton, please, anything you need from me, I'm gonna continue to follow all your pages. Anything I see, I'll put on a page. I'm glad my brother recommended me to get you on here, and now I have, I consider you a friend now. Especially anyone that's dealing with my brothers, I like to, build that relationship with them because if they're friends with my people, they're definitely friends of mine.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me having me on.
Good, good. All right, brother. I'm gonna this will be on StreamYard, Facebook, Anchor, Spotify, and YouTube as soon as probably within the hour. And so if you need it later in the future, definitely click on one of those pages.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right. You're the best, man. I'm proud of you. Keep up the good work. And in 2 years, I'd like to see that nice building out there, wherever it may be, as long as it's in the city. I would love.
I'll try to keep it. I'll try to keep it local.
Yeah, but
I definitely want to keep it local.
Yeah, and just don't put Kevin Perry's picture on your wall up there, or anything like that.
I'm gonna put Kevin Sweat up there.
All right,
I have a big picture of him, and it's gonna say Kevin Sweat because he thinks his kids sweat sometimes.
Yeah, he does. He does. The only thing he scares away is, he don't scare away. All he does is make the dogs howl, as we call him, Pooh Boy. All right, brother. Take care. God bless to you and your family.
Thank you, man. God bless. I appreciate your time.
No problem. Take care. All right.
Bye.
Bye. All right, everybody. Milton Almeida, owner of Almeida Marble and Granite, 127 West Rodney French Boulevard, New Bedford, Mass. Just want to make one more advertisement. I was given something today. I've been taking sea moss gel on a daily basis, so I got some delivered to me today by Great Stuff Juices, which is owned and operated by Marissa Montero. And trying to get this in some good light here. It's bad. But great Stuff Juices. Now she has a storefront. A friend of hers is definitely helping her out with the business, and I just want y'all to check her out. Check out Marissa Montero at the new location of 721 Belmont Street in Brockton. I really hope to see you there, and remember, support small businesses. We make the community a better place. So, Marissa Montero, Good Stuff Juices. I like to drink the orange sea moss. I also have the strawberry sea moss that I take a tablespoon a day, to get the proper nutrients that I need, since sea moss is a good source. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Tomorrow I have 2 shows. Tomorrow is at 5 p.m. I have Chili G, also known as Mark Gonzalez, Mark Bach. I'm gonna try to reach out to him, and we're gonna have a little podcast to have my man on here. Everyone knows Chili G. He likes to have fun, likes to talk sports, likes to rap, A lot of people didn't know that Chili G made an album, you know. So we're gonna talk about that, me and Chili G, tomorrow at 5 p.m. And shortly after that podcast at 7 p.m. we have Joshua, Coach B, Rashawn, certified trainer, health and fitness. He'll be on here live on the Really Charlie podcast at 7 p.m. So two great guests, and I want to bring them to you. It's a very, very long weekend, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Doesn't seem like the weather's going to cooperate with us, but still, it's time away from work. A day off is a day off. We would hope that it would be a great day outside. Maybe some things will change. And also on Saturday morning, actually tomorrow morning, I'm going to pay tribute to a dear friend of mine, Pete Wild, who had passed away not too long ago. U.S. veteran, and I just want to have a little tribute to him before Memorial Day, because everyone will be busy. So please join me on those days, on those times, and we got a lot of guests coming up. You're gonna really start hearing a lot of stuff about people in the area. This coming June, my days are full so far. Definitely 3 to 4 a week. So that's good, and that's all recommendations from you guys, and that's what I'm trying to do. So thank you very, very much for tuning in to the Really Charlie podcast on StreamYard, Anchor, Spotify, Facebook, and YouTube. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube. I need some new subscriptions there. I need some people to like, and please share this podcast. Put the business out there. Put Milton's business out there. By sharing it, it reaches other people. So, all right, thank you for listening. All right, man. Great comments today. Love y'all. Awesome. Makes me believe that I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing a good job. All right. Mask those beautiful faces. Hand sanitize. Wash your hands. Still maintain those healthy habits, because it's good for you. Keeps you safe. Should be doing it anyways. Should be washing your hands, hand sanitize them. Keep yourself clean. All right. Be blessed. Stay blessed. Love y'all. God bless. Take care.